Hey guys, this is Joseph Lucero with Power Lith Technique, and today we're going to talk about a specific exercise, and it's the air squat. It sounds kind of simple what an air squat might be, but in this video we're actually going to talk about some of the variations of the air squat and why it might be relevant for traditional athletes, powerlifters, strongman, etc. We'll talk about the anatomy of those variations of the air squat, because although a squat can be a squat, there are some cool little things you can do if you have knee pain, hip pain, and you want to get better and you're a certain type of athlete. This is the video that's going to help you figure those things out and add more to where you can understand how to program the air squat into future instances. What muscles does the air squat work? Well, if we want to categorize the primary movers of the air squat, it's going to be your glutes, your hamstrings, your quadriceps. But if you want to break it down just a bit more, besides the glutes, hamstrings, and quadriceps, you could also talk about your erectors, your low back. You could talk about the abdominal muscles to help you maintain your posture. I mean, really, truly, you could probably throw in a bunch more muscles in addition to the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quadriceps. But those three muscles tend to be the most common because the glutes help you extend your hip joint. The hamstrings and quadriceps help decelerate and accelerate the knee joint. So just really boils down to what are some of the types of variations you're going to choose of the air squat that's going to make you a better athlete in regards to powerlifting, strongman, football, baseball, etc. I want to show you this video right here. So right here we have an athlete who is doing the air squat. Well, it's actually me. In this video, we're going to call it the zombie squat. So the reason why the zombie squat exists is because when you perform that movement, you extend your arms outward. That helps you counterbalance your movement so that the hips can go further backwards. And you can get a lot more glute domination from that variation of the air squat. So like I mentioned, there are going to be some populations that watch this video that might think, oh, air squats are simple. But if you really try to add some different variations to the movement, you can get more or less of something if you have certain limitations, if you will. Like I talked about with the zombie squat, you reach your arms out so your hips go more backwards. That'll help with glute domination and maybe take away from that knee pain that you might feel if you do squats in a different form. After the zombie squat, I want to show you guys, I know it kind of sounds crazy, a prison squat. I inherited this variation from when I was working as a strength and conditioning assistant. We used this movement for a while, and the reason why this movement right here was a great variation to the air squat was because when you put your hands behind your head and perform the squat, you have better posture. So like right here, I'm about to do it. Hands behind, you're going to have great posture when you squat and come up because you're trying to keep your chest high. Some people, when they air squat, they just keep going down and down. They fall forward. So with the prison squat, that's a great variation to help open the chest, improve thoracic mobility, that mid-spine, and make you a better squatter so that you can recruit those glutes, hamstrings, and quadriceps a bit better. Another variation of the air squat we can talk about is the knees over toes squat. Now this one's a little tricky because you have to have great ankle mobility and very flexible calf muscles in order to do this. And the whole thing is you want to think about your hips doing something in particular. You want to think of your hips going straight down, because when that happens, your knees will go past your toes. That'll overload your knee joint to help work the quadriceps more. And interestingly enough, when you think about doing skills in sports like rebounding, or if you're about to jump up to catch a ball, anything else, you're usually in a knees over toes position in traditional sports. So for my traditional athletes, I like to sometimes promote this movement because I tell them, hey, in your sport, you're going to be knee dominant. You might as well go ahead and do that now so that you can prevent any issues that could occur down the road. But to be able to force your hips to go straight down and have your knees go forward is a little tough. So it's not the easiest thing for everybody, but if you need to, you can use heel supported shoes or put little 5-pound plates under your heels to give you that ability to push your knees forward. Now, the final squat that I think is kind of undermined in strength training is the toe squat. With the toe squat, you're going to squat, but let your heels come off the floor. And when that happens, you're going to dominate the balls of your feet, more so the toes. And the reason why you want to do that is for a couple reasons. One of them, if you are a traditional athlete, you're going to use triple extension. So you're going to exist on the balls of your feet, run flat-footed and stuff like that. But Another thing is powerlifters. I have a certain powerlifter and she's always getting on top of her toes when she squats and is coming upward. Whether she's done a lot of calf work, ankle work, heel support issues, she's still coming forward just slightly. So I said, hey, let's go ahead and do toe squats, because when we do that, you're challenging your calf muscles, your ankle stability. And if we go ahead and challenge that now, whenever you have a heavy weight on your back and try to go to max effort, you'll be prepared for that sensation and you might not have to worry about lifting out of position as much as you normally do in training. So long-winded answer, what are air squats? Well, they are a body weight based squat that challenges your anatomy in regards to the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quadriceps. And if you can choose a variation of the air squat correctly, you can work more glutes, more quadricep, and put you in a position to be more successful for the sport you work in. If you're a powerlifter, I would think the zombie squat and the prison squat are a great variation. If you're like a traditional athlete, you might want to work more knees over toes or the toe squat. If you're a strongman, I can see all of these being a great one to use as well. But specific populations might want to use specific variations a bit more to make them a better squatter and to give them bulletproof legs to have a monster performance when it comes to lower body ability. So again, my name is Joseph Lucero with Power Lith Technique. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like it, leave a comment, and we'll catch you next time.